This guy is called Oster, and this guy is called Beef. Two developers behind one of the most viral games of 2022, Evade. It had completely exploded in popularity after YouTubers like Creecraft, Flamingo, Dennis, and many others had started to join the trend. It is based off of a Gary's mod game called Nextbot Chase, where the whole point is to run away from low quality PNG memes like this one right here.
Oh no! No!
Before the rise of the cringe, it was one of the most popular games on the platform, performing at around the same as some of the other Roblox giants like Bloxfruits and Doors. However, this short shine of fame would quickly fade away into complete obscurity. This is the story of Evade. Like all other Roblox documentary videos, we have to go back to square one, where the young Oster has signed up onto Roblox on the 5th of October, 2013. And had quickly grown to love making games. His earliest game that could be found on his profile was called Aero Computer Core, which is now, unfortunately, private. Anyways, this led him to create a whole bunch of other games, and during February of 2020, he had just created his first big hit, Tower Blitz. Like the name suggests, it is a tower defense game which puts you in the large-scale battle between the invaders. Yeah, that's not what this video is about, huh? Let's go look at the other guy. Beef had joined on Roblox in 2017, and like Oster, had also developed a liking to creating Roblox games. We ain't gonna talk about his first game, it's a little weird. He is also a former developer for another well-known game called Tower Defense Simulator. Also, I just noticed while writing this script, they both worked on tower defense games. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Fast forward to 2022, Oster, along with his partner and good friend Beef, had released Evade for public beta testing on the 23rd of July, which, as expected, was full of bugs and glitches. Other than that, the game had seen overall very good reviews from the playtesters, and after fixing some very weird bugs, the developers finally released the game on the 5th of August. Being fully released to the public. It wasn't until their first big update that they would see a huge increase in player count. With the IKEA update dropping, it had brought a crap load of content towards players, including new utilities, skins, and of course, new IKEA map, baby! Along with all this stuff. This had caused a sudden rise in players, and I mean like a really big rise. You see, at the time, the game was already at 40,000 players, going up by about 37,000 players in 1 week, which is already nuts. This update had brought them to 100,000 players in 3 days, which is just holy shit. These developers were making a mark, a message. These guys were going to take over Roblox. And with that, they took off. It became an overnight success. Everyone was playing it. It was all over TikTok, it was all over Discord, YouTube. YouTubers like Creecraft and Dennis had hopped onto the trend, stating their thoughts on the game. Even iShowSpeed played the game. With their newfound success, they began to create more and more updates, which increased the player count even more. And around 1 month later, on the 30th of August, 1 day after the usual update had just released, they had finally reached 500 million visits. Beef stated how grateful he was for the game to still be alive, thinking that it was going to die very quickly. While the game might have been performing extremely well, a lot of the players had noted that Evade was just a copy of another Nextbot-like game, Nico's Nextbots, which had a very similar presence but made by different developers. As a result, the game started to get mass hate and the player count started to go down. Along with this, the absolute saddest thing happened. Roblox got deleted! No! Yeah, it got deleted for discriminatory content. Complete garbage, but, you know, whatever, I guess. Anyways, the hate didn't stop them as they kept on making more updates. W devs, let's go! As they continued the grind, their player base exponentially increased. And on the 10th of November, they reached 1 billion visits, and with that came the 1 billion visits update. Surprisingly, it wasn't that big of an update. Sure, it did add 2 new codes, new Nextbots like Wario and Club Penguin, and some difficulty changes to some maps, but no new major additions or anything. Over the next couple of months, the hype behind the game had started to die down, and as more updates had continued to roll out, they had eventually reached the 2 billion milestone at around sometime April this year. And as of writing this script, Evade is just shy of hitting the 3 billion visit mark at our stable 22,000 players, which I'm really happy for. Although the game is currently nowhere near of what it used to be, it is considered one of the highest quality games of 2022. And if you haven't played it yet, I highly suggest you do so because it is so much fun. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe and click on this one where I talk about a game that has recently exploded in popularity called Blade Ball.